I once came across a poem which contained verses that said something on the lines of, "It was the best of times and the worst of times." I'm saying this because we consider these times we live in to be an age of distraction. And although that is true, the opposite or the other side to this is also true that this is an age of opportunity. I'll explain what makes this an age of distraction. What makes this an age of distraction is the abundance of choice we have. Our parents used to live in times where they did not have so many TV channels, they did not have so many movies to see, they did not have so many songs to listen to, they did not have so many restaurants to go to. We, on the other hand, benefit by this abundance of choice. What makes this bad for us is we're always spending our attention in trying to make the best choice, and as a result of that, we're making no choice at all. We see this in the amount of hours that have been wasted watching reel after reel, thinking that we're missing out on something. We're wasting this time watching review after review of different restaurants, and yet going to our favorite restaurant and having our favorite meal and not doing anything new. All this in the hopes that we are making the perfect choice, whereas the reality is we are committing ourselves to inattention and paralysis by analysis. This is how distraction currently works, and I wanted to tell you how opportunity works the same way. Before smartphones came into the picture, it was very difficult to create and distribute your own short film. But now there are people who have created short films on their mobile phones, and if they are talented, they have got a certain amount of recognition. This is where you benefit as a creator. And here's why being a creator will trump consumption. If you take a look at your life for the past few years, you'll notice that most of what you consume through Reels, through YouTube, or through Facebook has not contributed significantly to any upside in your life. The things that really caused you to win at whatever you thought was winning rarely came from consuming so much content. Now, if you decide to be a content creator, if you decide to upload videos to your social media accounts and you try to gain attention from that, you're not at all promised success. But here's what you are promised: you are promised saving time on that useless doom scrolling that you used to do. Even if all your efforts lead to no particular place, what you have at least got is the experience of putting in that kind of effort. And the reason it is not wasted is it builds a certain level of resistance in you, stamina, so to say. When we talk about physical stamina, we talk about how long you can run without getting exhausted. So, here the stamina that I'm talking about is mental stamina. Let's say you created 500 videos in a year and uploaded them to your YouTube channel, and at the end of the year, you end up with 20 subscribers. Even though that looks like a very big loss to you, the very act of creating those videos so regularly and uploading them so regularly gives you a certain mental stamina to do something similar in another field that requires mental effort. So, although you do see this as a loss, if you see what happened over the past year, what you're still ignoring is the capacity that has now been built, which, if directed to a new field, can reap rewards. And this is the reason why I decided to upload a lot of content to my YouTube channel. Although I haven't seen such a huge spike in subscribers, there aren't so many views as yet, but by repeating this process of making these videos so regularly, I'm training myself to be able to put in such kind of efforts in other fields that require mental stamina. And I hope this idea has come across correctly. I still struggle with respect to my delivery, so I understand I'm a bit monotonous and there isn't really flow and variation in my voice. The thing is, I don't have a script for these kind of videos. I get the idea, and basis the idea I have, I try to speak at length. So everything that you're seeing here in this particular video, at least, is spontaneous. It's being done uh, on the fly or on the go without any script. So I understand it takes time to get good at this, and which is why I will go ahead and publish this video, although it is not perfect, because I'm putting into practice the principle of taking action rather than being stuck by analysis paralysis. So, this is me walking the talk when it comes to content creation as opposed to consumption. Although this video is about less than 10 minutes, and I definitely have spent more than 10 minutes doom scrolling today, my idea is to progressively increase this threshold so that I will soon be producing more than I consume, and this way at least try and get a shot at making something of myself in this creator economy.